Hello and welcome back to another episode of my purchases, my monthly purchases. This is all of what I got for November. Also excuse the burns and the fuck ups on my face. I was at a festival on Friday and I forgot I was white, so I got burnt. I didn't really put any sunscreen on at the start of the day. Got burnt, and I was like, you know what? Let's put on some sunscreen. And so yeah, as my girlfriend says, I'm film smart, not sun smart. But anyway, yes, let's jump into this. I need to do like a little intro or something for you all. But right, first off, we'll do the DVDs. We'll do the DVDs first. No, a couple here. Oh, crap. Just a couple here. Let's start off with my main man, my love, Nicolas Cage and Deadfall. This is a fun film. I haven't seen this in years. It's been a while. I remember I found a copy of this. This is a German release because you got the fish. It's actually reversible cover without the big rating. Well, light. Whoosh, that big rating on this bottom there. But yeah, I found this at a op shop years ago, and I watched it. It was good fun, but I got rid of it, and then I've been trying to find another one ever since. And then eBay comes along, and I'm like, sick. So that continues on with my Nicolas Cage collection. I'm almost there. I got a few more films to go, and there's some films I can't be asked buying. He did like a voice for a film called The Christmas Carol, and it just looks like the C-gradiest animated kind of film, and I'm just like, I don't want to pay money for that. It's like, I'll get it if it's $1, but fuck, I couldn't. And he did like a voice for the Ant Bully, and I just can't be, I'm just like waiting to find that in a op shop or something, because I cannot be fucked actually spending money to buy that. Next up, this is what I bought from JB many moons ago. I think it was during October, start of October or something, when they had like a 30% off or 20% off. This was like $1.50, and then it went down to $1.20, so I was like, yeah, fuck, sick, easy. And that is Snow White and A Tale of Terror. I've seen this DVD around in cashiers and op shops around peeps beforehand, but I decided to pick it up because it's $1.20. Why not? Starring the great Sam Neill, who I think is a very, very underrated horror icon. If you look at his filmography and all that, he's done so much in the horror thriller genre that it's just, he should be highly regarded than what he is. Because you got Damien 3, The Omen 3, was a conflict or whatever it is. Possession, Dead Calm, you got that. The TV shows he did, the thriller side, there was one about the Bermuda Triangle, which I don't know if a lot of people remember, but I do. It's like just a one season thing. What else did he do? There was another one. There's a little thriller one called Perfect Strangers, which is, I think it was a New Zealand film. I mean, Jurassic Park can even be put in like the semi-horror-esque genre. You know, he's done a lot. And Possession, did I say Possession? I should have said Possession because that's a masterpiece. But yeah, he's done so much, and he should be In the Mouth of Madness as well. So he's done so much. There's much more, but yeah, I think he should be highly regarded, or higher regarded, in the horror community, I think. Next up, the movie before the series. Fantastic film. It's been a while since I've seen this. I'll probably watch it again, but the series after it is just fucking amazing. This is England. Brilliant stuff. I can't remember what year this is. 1983. Set in 1983 because they got sequels. Yeah. They got the sequels 86 and 88, and they got 1990. This is England 90, which wasn't released on or in Australia. It did, so I have to get a UK DVD from eBay at some point. But yeah, this is a brilliant film. Shane Meadows is a fucking amazing. As much as he is a good director, like his writing and the performance he gets out of people is just phenomenal. Like it just feels so real and raw. Like totally worth checking out, 100%. Last up on the DVDs is a little TV show. My English comedy collection expands, and this is Do Not Adjust Your TV Set. I'm very excited to watch this because I love my Monty Python and the stuff before Monty Python. I've got the other one at was it At Last, the 1948 show, whatever it is. I've got that one. Great stuff. That's got Graham Chapman. Fucking John Cleese, Graham Chapman, and Terry Gilliam. And it's got Marty Feldman in it too. Masters. This got Eric Idle, Terry Jones, Michael Palin, David, Jason, and Denise Coffey. Yeah, I'm very excited. I love my English comedy. I think it's superior in every way, shape, or form. Yeah, I love. I'm very excited. I'll be jumping into that very soon. That's for sure. Okay, that's that. Well, I guess I'll jump into my box sets because I've only got one. My box set, only one. Universal Noir #1. I got this in the middle of November while I was doing my Noir-vember watch, and so I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just throw this in, and so I chucked it in, smashed it all out like a god. There's my little thing. 6,000 units, got number 58. That's a great box there. There's the back for the features. Inside, we got number 330 to 335. So number 330 is The Web, with an evil Vincent Price and a wonderful Edmund O'Brien. Great little film. I regard this. It's a double cross, a triple murder, with kisses for me. Woo! Fantastic. Larceny. Hope I got that right. John Payne, Joan Caulfield, Dan Durier, Shelley Winters. Shelley Winters is great in this. Evil, conniving little bitch that she is. It's fantastic. She got all the great lines. You got like a little almost comes off as like a Mae West, an evil Mae West sort of thing. They all lived for what was love and larceny. Ooh, that was alright. I didn't mind. I think Shelley Winters was the standout for me. Next one, we got Jane Fontaine and Burt Lancaster, Kiss the Blood Off My Hands. This was a wonderful, quick film, 79 minutes. Like, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Hunted Man, I love Haunted Woman. I love my Burt. This is a great, quick little film to watch. It kind of reminds me. Wait, give me 2 seconds. What's that film? Killers. Yes. Right. This film reminds me of The Killers, which Burt Lancaster did star in as well. All because it's just like a guy that kills another guy in a bar, and then he just kind of runs for his life, but in The Killers it's just like flashbacks of how he got there to that point. But let's watch. Abandoned is the next one. It's time you knew. No name for her baby, only a price. This wasn't too bad. The like a whole idea behind it was a bit sketchy. It's like these people steal children and like sell them off. It's like a child fucking black market selling thing. It's really weird. You got balls to like sell children. I'd be crying all the time and shit. That's another. That was fun. Deported. They kicked him out of the country and dared him to stay alive. He had a talent for trouble and a taste for gaudy women. Ooh. This wasn't too bad. It's pretty much all set in... Shit, where was it set? In Sicily, I think. Yeah, it was somewhere in Italy that was set in. That they filmed. Wasn't too bad. It's alright. Yeah. Last one in the box, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Naked Alibi, starring Sterling Hayden, Gloria, there we go, Graham, Gene Barry, Marsha Henderson. The story of a love with the law at its heels. A little in there. Sterling Hayden, this is during his like B-grade film stage, because he read it out to some folks during that whole fucking communist crap that was going on, and he didn't want to get blacklisted, so he ratted people out, and then he kind of like just the only way he could work was in B-grade films. And like, it's funny when like B-grade films, but like that's just, B-grade films are sometimes the better films of the bunch, because I guess they can just do whatever they want and not be like have big executives to go, no, you can't do that because our audience won't like it. And B-grade just like, I don't give a fuck. That's why sometimes they're better than the A-list ones. There's a shot from the Alibi, and that's Larceny there. Big book, another big book from the wonderful Indicator. Lots and lots of information for your brain to soak up. I'm going to squeeze this in here. Come on, baby. There we go. I'm going to sit up in my chair because I've been a oddball. Alright, box down. Next up is the blues. The blues, damn right I got the blues. I'll go start with these ones. The Umbrellas. Umbrellas did a 3-set of Texas, Day of the Dead, and Hellraiser. I didn't get the Hellraiser because I've already got the Scarlet box set from Arrow, so I was like, hey, whatever. I can't remember what they did as a Hellraiser one, but this is like meant to represent Wake and Fright, and this is Crocodile Dundee, which is her. So yeah, you came with a poster as well. I got all of the stuff for Texas. I got the blue, the slipcase, and the poster. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, it's fucking sick. I thought that was a cool idea. This is my favourite film. But second favourite film. This is my second favourite film. And pretty chuffed to get something a little special for it. Fuck. Dropping shit. I should show you the I can't be out. This is literally the poster. That's the poster, but just bigger. That's fun. With Day of the Dead, I just got the slipcase and the poster. Reason being, and I'm glad this is a bit easier to pull out, because at first it was fucking stuck as all shit. But I have the Arrow Steelbook of Day of the Dead, and I was just like, I'm fine with the Steelbook. It's like, you know what's a good idea? Fucking let's get the slip for the Steelbook. Fuck it, I don't care. Who cares if it's 2 different companies or whatever? I was like, yeah, no, why not? Give him a Steelbook a slip. So yeah, I got that as poster and just a slip. when I first put it in, it was very, very difficult to get out. I needed my girlfriend to help me. She was like grabbing the slipcase, and I was like trying to push the steelbook through, and it was tough times. I just had to stretch the slipcase out a bit because it was a struggle. Next up, we have Fire Vision's release of the Ginger Snaps trilogy. I've only seen the first two in this series. I think they're fantastic, great 2000s. Not only werewolf films, they're great werewolf films, but also like 2000 horror films. There was some decent stuff coming out in the early 2000s, I must admit. These are an exception. These are well worth the watch. Nice little coming of age stuff as well. They kind of weaved in there. Coming of age werewolf films. Worth a pickup. It's like $35 or something for all three. So it's like, what, $12 each, a Blu-ray? Or not. This I got off a Facebook group. I've only seen The Witch. I've seen like the last hour or so of The Northman, because when I was in hospital, on the last day I was just flicking through the TV and they had all like new movies on and shit. And so I watched the last hour or so of Everything Everywhere All at Once. I flicked the channel and there was like The Northman playing, and it was like the last hour. I was like, oh fuck, okay. And then I flicked the channel again and I watched the last half an hour or so of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. And it's just like, I'm semi-annoyed that I didn't watch at least one of them in full. Because I just was like, oh fuck yeah. Because I've seen, Unbearable Weight and Everywhere Everything before. So I was like, yeah, I'll watch the last bit again. Why not? Excuse me. But yeah, it was just, if I flicked through the channels just a little bit more, I could have watched all of The Northman. But I didn't. Anyway, I should have shown you this. The Lighthouse. This is The Lighthouse. I've kind of, the A24 Blu-ray. Got it for $20. It's like sick. Certified fresh. That's fun. I guess I kind of know what happens in this because, like, I've seen clips and images and shit of a mermaidy William Dafoe, so I was like, okay, he gets changed. He gets turned. But yeah, I'm excited to give that a squiz. Next up, we got some imprints. Every month I've got fucking imprints to show. You know what? I'm gonna have to start watching some imprints because I got like, almost 20 unwatched imprints, and I'm like, you know what, that's going to be my next watch list, possibly. That or Criterion, because there's like 17 Criterions unwatched. I was like, fuck. Kind of annoying when I have so many unwatched things from a certain label. Excuse me. Because it's just like, what's the point of getting this label if I'm not going to fucking watch their stuff? So I try to keep the watch list small in each label. Anyway, first up, I got this a couple of months ago. This is from the November, I think, or October release of the films. These were ones that were held back because of some issues and whatnot. Same with Storm Center that I got. This doesn't have any special features because, I don't know, some stuff behind the sidelines, not too sure, but it is I Am the Law with Edward G. Robinson. There's the back there. Hoodlums have no guts. Watch me prove it. His most powerful role. It's always fun seeing like those old school fucking titles come up. It's like his most powerful role, his most daring role. A role he was born to play, and they always say that sort of stuff and shit just to reel people in. But yeah, that'd be fun. A nice An hour and 23 minutes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Quick and easy. I swear, Edward is always like ready to punch someone. He's always ready to punch some kind of like... He's got that rough neighborhood face. I've seen some shit. Fight me. Next, that's number 153. Next up is 170. A film everyone raves about, so I'm excited to have a squiz. I should say this is from 1938. That's a fucking oldie. Yeah, this is from 1983. Testament. Everyone goes on about this. Fun nuclear war film. Fun. They never had a chance to see their children grow up, to watch each other grow old, to fix up the house, to take that vacation because it only took an instant to shatter their dreams. This has got like taglines upon taglines. Because like there's another one up here. It's like, imagine a day like any other. The children are fighting, the refrigerator is humming, highways are jammed, playgrounds are filled, everything is perfectly normal for the very last time. It happened. Nothing like this before. Nothing is like before. Nor anyone. What is left? What will remain? It happened everywhere. What is that? Testament. And there it is, people. Bam. What up? Next up, we have the wonderful Jack Lemmon in Save the Tiger. All he wanted was a second chance. From 1973. Excuse me. Fuck, I'm tired. Number 171. I love my Jack Lemmon. He's a fantastic actor. Juggle the books, set fire to the factory, supply women for the clients. Harry Stoner will do anything to get one more season. There's that, and where's the back? The back and front. Interview with film director Lloyd Kaufman. Is that fucking Troma Lloyd Kaufman? I want to see that shit. Director Lloyd Kaufman. I'd like to see his thoughts on Save the Tiger. I'm so yawny. Breathe. Excuse me. Next one up from 1970. These 70 films, they're always awesome. Number 172, we got The Molly Maguires. Some Sean Connery, Richard Harris, and Samantha Eggar. They fought injustice with destruction and murder. Ooh. A secret society of militant coal miners battle their exploitation by the mine owners with violence and intimidation, and sometimes murder. A detective on undercover assignment fights his own conscience while attempting to gain the trust of the tough and suspicious leader of the Mollies. That sounds fun! There you go, the Molly Maguires. There's inside just a big crowd of people. We are a hard, savage gang of rebels, and the informer had to be tougher than them all. Oof. Fun times. Last up for the Blu-rays and what have you, and the imprints. 1979, another 70s one. Wonderful. Number 173. North Dallas 40. Film about masculinity by Ted Kotcheff. Did the wonderful Wake and Fright. Split Image, which is a great film. It's getting released by someone at some point soon. Worth picking up. Did the first Rambo. Yeah, North Dallas 40 with Nick Nolte. Nick Nolte, Mac Davis, Charles Durning, Bryce Everson. Excuse me. An aging ball player who, through a woman he meets, is drawn away from the masculine, violent world in which he has lived so long, and in doing so finds himself at odds with the team's management. They pay you and they pay you well, on one condition: you play the game their way, even if you're forced to break every bone in your body. Intense. There's the back of it. Up and up. There's Nolte there. Anyone else? In the change rooms. There you go. I'm excited to give this one a little run. Excited for all of them. I really should get onto them. It's fucking mental. There's so many. I could be on my next watch list or something. I don't know. I'll get there. I know. Right. Last but not least. So I don't collect these because it's just too much. And it's just another form of income that I don't have and I don't want to spend on it. So, but you know, anyway, I was like working, driving around the streets, and then like I just noticed this, you know, hard rubbish just shit on the side of the street. And I was like, oh yeah, I always have a little gander. I was like, what do you got? And I'd see these things, there's like crates of them, and I'm like, they look like either books or DVDs. So I'm like, fucking, yeah, I'll have a squiz. If they're books, DVDs, whatever, I'll have a little gander. So I was able to drive past that house again, and then I did with my window down to get a clear look, and I was like, fuck, that's VHS. So I was like, shit. So I stopped working for a bit, parked my car, and just fucking walked over and went, oh damn, it is VHS. What have they got? They didn't have made a lot of sell-through tapes. They had a lot of stuff recorded off TV, and I know that a lot of people, or some people, kind of are into that because it's got like it's all about the ads and shit, more or less, or the nostalgic ads. I mean, I don't know much about VHS. Like I grew up in the time that was like still there but fading out a little bit. I'm like 31, so I was like there but not there. But yeah, these are 4 that I grabbed that I was like, you know, these are probably the better of all of them, the best out of all of them. I'll give them to my mate because he likes VHS and all that stuff, and I was like, fuck it, you can have it. Doesn't bother me. I'll show that last. But yeah, a little bit dusty too, still. They're all fucking in good nick. Well, like, the covers and whatnot are a bit fucked. But like, most of them, I mean, all of them, like the actual tape, there's no mold on the tape or anything that I can see. It's just, they're pretty fucking, well maintained, the tapes. They're good looking tapes. So I was like, okay, fair enough. I only know one of these films. I have no idea what this is, but it's called Ask for Diamond. It's a blood-stained, bullet-ridden, body-littered, twisted trail for a brace of private dicks. Sounds kind of cool. I got no idea. Never heard of it. I was like, you know what? You look like a bit of fun. I won't ever watch these. He's given to my mate and he's like, tell me how they go. But yeah, that's one. Just Ask for Diamond. Yeah, I'll put you there. Next up we have one in a clamshell case. It's a little bit rugged. A little bit clustered. Ex-rental. It is Keys to Freedom. Who's Jane Seymour, Jim Youngs, Omar Sharif, David Warner, Denholm Elliott. A gripping action thriller set amid the turmoil of Hong Kong. What is it? When time is running out, freedom has a deadly price. Recommended viewing. Home Show Entertainment, 252 to 254 Blackburn Road, East Doncaster. telephone 842 8889. Man, fucking... That's how old this place is, because I don't remember numbers that coming like that. Unless there's meant to be a 9 in front of that first date. Because that's when I was introduced to the world. Yeah, next up we have the true story of Kid McCoy. Brutal Glory. I don't know if you can see, like, it's like armpit hair poking out there. Cheeky boy. Another one, it's, you know, another one that's got some fucking... No fucking... I can't see any. What is that doing there? The Plains video Ballarat. The Plains video East Doncaster. Home show Doncaster. There's just heaps of fucking things there. And they didn't even rewind the tape. Bastards. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got Robert Vaughan up there. And some other people. Boxing film. Brutal Glory. Last but not least, probably the least, this is the only film I know of the bunch. When I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'll fucking be grabbing that. It's like, I know it, but I don't think I've even seen it. I think Code Red released the Blu-ray of this. Comment if I'm wrong. I think Code Red. Killer Force. Only the Quick and the Dead. Telly Savalas and Peter Fonda, Christopher Lee. But, a bit rugged and dusty in the edges, but no. Please rewind me. I can't see any mold on this motherfucker. It looks pretty schmick. Looking very schmick. Horsham Videoland. 146 Firebreak Street. Phone 825446. There you go. The Killer Force. Running time approximately 96 minutes. There you go, there's my VHS pickups. Yes, I don't collect VHS, so it's just one of those things, so it's just another money pit. Can't be arsed. One VHS can sometimes cost like 2 Blu-rays or some shit. And I'm like, But, yeah, no, I'll be giving them to my mate. So I have no use for them. I just enjoy digging and looking out for them and all that. I think it's kind of cool. Because I'm on like a VHS page, I'm always seeing people like fucking digging for shit and digging for VHS. I'm like, I want to be one of those people. Let me join. So yeah, there you go. That's my fucking watch pile. No, watch pile. My purchases for the month of November. Fuck. Short, quick, sweet. Wham bam, thank you, man. That's all it needs to be. Yeah. Thank you for dealing with my burnt and broken face. Hopefully it looks better in the next one. But yeah, I'll fucking take it easy. Subscribe. And comment and say if you liked it, if you want me to do anything. Like I even like suggestions if you want. If you want me to showcase anything, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I've got that, and if not, you know, just fucking showcase like top 10 or some shit. I don't know, whatever. Let your minds wander in that question. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.